Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the IROC series. Today we are here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway for IROC New Hampshire. This is going to be race number 5 in our IROC series season. The season for IROC is only 7 races, so with this race, 3 races to go. After this, only 2, math. Points race is really close right now, so let's go through the points. Your points leader is going to be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Second in points will be the number 49 of Jetman. Third will be the number 13 of King of the Aces. Fourth will be the 33 of ZWTF. Fifth will be the 55 of Ida. Sixth will be the number 20 of Adam B 5000. Seventh will be the 66 of Syndicate J. Eighth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Ninth will be the 40 of Veteran Chaos. 10th will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. And rounding out your field will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. So again, only 11 drivers in the series, and the points are, really close. It's only 124 between first and last in points. But let's go through your qualifying real fast. Starting on the pole is going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna, and on his outside will be the 49 of Jetman. Starting third will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, and on his outside the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Starting fifth will be the 55 of Ida, and on her outside, the 33 is ZWTF. Starting seventh will be the 20 of Adam B 5000, and on his outside, the 23 of Fuller Than You. Starting ninth will be the 13 of King of the Aces, and on his outside, the 07 of Douchebaggins. And starting shotgun on the field is going to be the number 66 of Syndicate J. So that's your starting lineup today for IROC New Hampshire. These cars are already dialed in. They're just getting a little bit of practice in before we go racing. And I think the crowd is going to see a fantastic race today. So let's jump in it and let's go racing. Again, today, starting on the pole will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. And on his outside will be that 49 of Jetman. So just as a note for next season in this IROC series, currently the only winner from last season that will be in the IROC series for next season is Ida. She won our first race of the year or the season at Daytona. And well, I guess, past champions will still be in the IROC series, so we'll still see King of the Aces in next year, but as of right now, the only winner in both seasons is going to be Ida, so she will definitely be here in the IROC series for next year. Leading us down to take that green flag is going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Right behind him will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, as Ida already looking down to the inside of Jamal. We got 4 wide action right here on the track, with Jetman on the outside, the 40 on the inside, and the 1 and the 55. Down the backstretch, Veteran Chaos, drag racing with Ida, the 49, the 1, the 20, the 23, everybody right here on the track, allowing Zed to get a good lead right now. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. Off of 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Vet pulling away a little bit on the inside. Adam trying to push Ida around the number 40, as Vet is now getting himself some distance, but he is still right next to that number 49 of Jetman. Jetman trying to dive down to the inside, unable to do so. Vet is now going to set his sights as he is now taking over second position. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As Vet is now taking over second position as the 55 of Ida down to the inside and number 49 of Jetman. Jetman just caught up here on the outside as Fuller Than You dives to the outside trying to go around the number 20 of Adam B 5000 as ZWTF making his presence known. Jamal falling back right now. 2x2, double, 2 wide, multiple wide action today on the track as Ida finally getting around Jetman. She can set her sights on the 40 and the 95, as Zed Brunna is still going to be your leader, having led all the laps so far, starting from the pole. So that'll help his situation in the points and give him at least 10 bonus points. Your points leader, the 07, is currently going to be in 11th position right there. Check on our leaders, as Zed Brunna is still going to be out here in the lead. So I've been thinking about it as we've been going on, and definitely for next season in this IROC series, you know, we definitely need the winners from the More Freedom series, which I'll have to go through and calculate how many of those there are right now, because we've had multiple race winners this year in the More Freedom series with JTM, Nico, and Eric all winning multiple races so far this year. I believe JTM and Nico with 3 races they've won, and Eric with 2 races. So, I mean, that counts for, out of the 15 races ran so far, that's 8 races with just 3 different winners. So, but your leader right now on the track, as we got 3 wide action back here in the back of the pack, is the 95 with Zed Brunna, as they're kind of filing out, as the 49 of Jetman has now fallen pretty much all the way to the back after being on the outside. So let's jump back up to the front, as the 95 is going to start having pressure from the number 40 here. Currently on lap number 7. Fastest lap on the day ran by the number 20 of Adam B5000, as he is looking to the inside of Ida down the backstretch. Down into the turn. Ida able to get off or down the backstretch and into turn 3 and 4. Or sorry, that was actually the front stretch in turns 1 and 2. So she's actually got a pretty good car on the outside again. I believe she had a... That might have been, that was last season. Her win last season, she drove around KFB and ended up winning that race. So outside, or Top Groove Racing is actually, I think that's Ida's thing at this point, as she is still battling with the 20 of Adam B5000. Right here, Adam down to the inside, down into turns 3 and 4. Ito on the outside, great run, as the 33 looks like he's trying to get it to the outside. Here comes that 66 of Syndicate J. Down the front stretch, it looks like Ida might still have that position, but it's only a matter of time at this point before Adam gets around her on that low line. Might start being a battle at the front of the field, as the 40 and the 95 nose to tail. Basically almost less than 2/10 of a second are separating them as of right now. Number 1 and number 2 in points currently running 10th and 11th right now on the track. 1, 2, and 3 all the way at the back right now. So King of the Aces, Jetman, and DB currently running in the back right here. As your leader on the track, still going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. The 40 of Veteran looks like he's fallen off a little bit. The question is, are we going to get another different winner here in the IROC series? Vet, who won at Daytona, is looking to make it 2 wins this season in the IROC series and help his chances to get that, I don't know, monetary bonus and all the bragging rights over the rest of the previous winners in the More Freedom series. Vet has not had a fantastic season this year in More Freedom series, as he's currently running in like the 40th, 42nd in points, something like that. He's had a few on-track incidences this year that have just led to he's had a few DNFs. Let's just go with that. So not great for him this year in the More Freedom series, but definitely trying his hardest right now in the IROC series, as he's right there behind the number 95 of Zed Brunna down into turn 1 and 2. Slowly but surely, that number 20 of Adam B5000 is catching up. And checking those points in the More Freedom Series, Vet is running in 42nd right now. So that was after the Phoenix race. I think he's running in 41st. But in the IROC Series, Vet is currently running in the 9th position with that one win at Daytona. And he's hoping if he can get around Zed, that might catapult him at least into top 5, maybe second, first, third, something. That's what he's hoping for. As first, second, and third still running 9th, 10th, and 11th right now. And it looks like ZWTF is thinking about passing the number 20 of Adam B5000. Battle for third place on the track. Looks like the 66 of Syndicate J is able to get around the 55 of Ida. As Vet still trying to figure out a good line right here through on the track. Down the front stretch, nose to tail for first and second place. Down into 1 and 2. Look how close they are. Less than a car length separating the number 40 and the 95. And here comes that number 20 of Adam B5000. He's going to get a great run down the backstretch, going to be able to get a little bit of a draft. Even though they're only going 130, 140 miles an hour, they're still going to be able to get a draft. So I think above 70 miles an hour is when you can actually start drafting. Zed down in the groove just a hair as the 20 of Adam B5000 looking down to the inside of the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Getting pushed a little bit by the 33 of ZWTF. Down the backstretch they go. Z to the top. Vet and Z. Couple Army veterans right there. Helping each other out on the track as the 20 of Adam B5000. Looks like he's going to get that position on the lap from Veteran Chaos. ZWTF now down to the inside of that number 40. We're going to see if the 66 of Syndicate J is able to catch up, as it looks like this two-wide action right here on the track is allowing J to make a little bit of headroom into catching up to these front 4. Your leader at halfway, before I forget, leader at halfway today, and having led the most laps, is going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Adam B5000 looking to try to be the spoiler today and beat Zed down and beat Zed, as Zed's car has it's been pretty good. Vet wasn't able to get around him. He was, sliding down in the groove a little bit. It's kind of like a little bit of a block for him, not allowing those cars to get a great run down the front stretch, as now Adam is almost right to the bumper of the number 95. Laps winding down here. 11 laps to go out of 31. Your leader for every one of those so far is going to be the 95. Adam inching ever so closer right here. He's going to get a little help from the 33 maybe. Zed down a little bit in the groove, trying to get that block. But Adam is to his back bumper at this point. Edge of your seat excitement. The battle for the lead is about to heat up as Zed drag racing down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Adam having to slow up a little bit more. Great maneuver by Zed right there, making Adam slow up a little bit. As King of the Aces down to the inside of the number 1 of Jamal Jackson right there, and that's going to be for the 8th position. King needs to start working that out. We'll catch up to those folks, as King of the Aces is around the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. He's setting his sights on his teammate, the number 23 of Fuller Than You. King currently 31 points behind your points leader, the 07. So definitely will help his points. I mean, any position at this point will help those points. And I'm going to stop saying points at this point in the race. But Adam still right there behind the 95 with 7 laps to go. We're going to see what he does off this turn. He's getting looks like he's setting up Zed. As the 33 is ZWTF. I thought he was going to try an inside move right there on the 20. Down the back stretch they go. Your leader's still going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Laps winding down right now. Z going up a little bit through the turn. Not sure if Adam has anything for that 95. Zed's car. I mean, Zed as a driver, these guys and gals are all fantastic drivers as the 40 of Veteran Chaos trying to get to the inside of the number 33. Again, 5 laps remaining here. 5 laps remaining at New Hampshire, at this IROC New Hampshire race. Adam looking down to the inside. Down into turn 1. Zed blocking him as they go into turn 1. Great racing by the 95 right here to keep the number 20 behind him as we come down into turn 3 and 4. The laps ticking off as the 33 with a great run through 3 and 4 out of the turn. Here comes the number 20. This is going to be great news for the 95 if those two drivers continue to battle it out on the track, but Adam able to come out on top of that battle as the 95 still going to be your leader, as it looks like we have battles in the back of the pack right now with the 23 and the 13 and the 55. Adam sliding up really high through the turn right there, opening the door for the 33. Down the backstretch. Adam's still he's got a great car, but that slide up into the turn is not helping him at all. But being boosted by the 40 of Veteran Chaos down the front stretch. I think we got 2 laps to go, so next time around I think we're going to see that white flag as the 33 is ZWTF trying to get around the number 20 of Adam B5000 here. Zeke with a great run off the turn. Down into turn 3 for one more. We're going to get the white flag here for the 95 of Zed Brunna. One more lap around here at New Hampshire for that 95. Down into turn 1 and 2. I don't know that he's going to have any competition right now, as the 33 is, you know, few car lengths behind him. So down into turns 3 and 4 for the final time is your leader right now, the 95 of Zed Brunna, trying to make a last-ditch effort. Is going to be that 33, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. Off the turn, down the front stretch, your winner today for IROC New Hampshire is going to be the 95 Zed Brunna, leading flag to flag today. So he's going to get those 20 bonus points, which will certainly help him in the points situation for the IROC series. So fantastic, fantastic job today for that 95 of Zed Brunna. He was able to put on the blocks and race hard enough to win this race today. So let's go through your final standings today for IROC New Hampshire. Your winner again is going to be that 95 of Zed Brunna. Second place will be the 33 of ZWTF. Third will be the number 40 of Veteran Chaos. Fourth will be the 66 of Syndicate J. Fifth will be the number 20 of Adam B5000. Sixth will be the 55 of Ida. Seventh will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Eighth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. 9th will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson. 10th will be the 49 of Jetman. And rounding out your field will be the 07 of Douchebaggin. So it looks at the end there, the 13 of King of the Aces was able to get around fuller than you. So we're going to see what Zed's fantastic run does for his points. We'll see that in just a moment. Now, our next race in the IROC series will be at Daytona for a night race. And I believe that's going to be on the 19th or the 20th of October. So 4 weeks from today, you'll see the next race in the IROC series. But let's go through your points real fast and see who's leading the points. I'm excited to calculate these because I think that the points race here is just going to get closer and closer. So you'll see your points on the screen. And again, congratulations to the 95 Zed Brunna on winning today here at New Hampshire for IROC New Hampshire. And our next race for the More Freedom Stock Car Racing Association will be on Friday for the New Hampshire Maple Producers 45. So come back on Friday to see that race. And until then, again, congratulations to the 95 of Zed Brunna. And we will see you on Friday. Take care.